Hello guys, welcome back to my channel with more amazing things. So today we are watching jacksucksatgeography. The video is called "These Countries Are Smaller Than You Think." So we are starting in 3, 2, 1.
Countries are smaller than you think. We got big Greenland up here, but watch this. I grab him and he gets all shriveled and he's absolutely tiny. That is because a world map is rectangular, whereas the world is round. So in order to draw a round world on a flat map, you've got to make the things on the top and even the things on the bottom way bigger than they actually are. So like I said, even though Greenland absolutely dominates the map, when we bring it down into Africa, it's not that much bigger than Chad. Let's do the same thing on Canada. Look how huge Canada looks. And then what we do is we drag it over to Africa and then it all gets all shriveled down.
So he's doing Greenland and Canada. He's saying that when you reach it to Africa, where I live, it's smaller than
the website I'm on, by the way, is called thetruesize.com, and I recommend you check it out for yourself.
So it's going to he has a street view.
It takes you to like a really nice place in each country. So this is India. I can't imagine many of you have ever seen India looking like this. That looks absolutely glorious. So now what we're going to do is we can also look at specific states and then compare them to countries across the world. So for example, we'll grab Texas, which is the second biggest US state. So, you know, it looks pretty big, but watch what happens when we bring it over to Europe. At this point, we can see
it's bigger than Poland, but
it's like 1.5 times the size of Poland.
It's bigger than
France. It's up to Finland. It stretches right across from Finland to Norway.
It's bigger than Finland.
The equator. Look how teeny tiny it gets in Asia. And because Australia is still quite near the equator,
Australia
it shouldn't hold its size there. But we can
Australia is the size of size of New South Wales and also South Australia.
So let's go for Luxembourg. So
Luxembourg is a small country between of Belgium.
Because we are bringing it right to the top of the map. Here we go, wait for it. Oh, I didn't do the big thing that Canada did.
But it's not even that big. Even Kenya is bigger than Luxembourg when it is up there.
I'll shove Luxembourg deep in South Sudan. I'm sure it'll have a lovely time there.
But it's smaller than even the capital of South Sudan.
Because it doesn't look like anything.
Indonesia, the 13th biggest.
You realize that it is longer than the United States.
It's longer than the United States.
We'll do the same when we move up to Canada. Look at that.
Even it's longer than Canada.
Find a really pretty area in Indonesia. Here we
in
go.
Indonesia.
So as nice as I thought it was going to be, you know, that's still lovely, a nice little sunset and that, but I reckon we could go somewhere really nice. I want to look in the Caribbean. What we'll do is we'll go to Trinidad and Tobago. This is where
Trinidad and
Caribbean
Tobago.
was filmed, but I'm well up for it. Oh, this lady's having a lovely time. Oh, there we go. We got some palm trees. I reckon it could get nicer though. I want a nice sandy white beach. I'm going to try over here. Ah, it's some cars. Right.
He's looking for a sandy white beach. Oh, he found even flags. Oh my god, how many flags are there?
With a black line through it is a picture. So I wonder what these flags are because they're like all red. Okay, last chance on Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, this looks nice. I'll be honest, Trinidad and Tobago, you've let me down. I'm gonna go to the Maldives because I'm craving a very specific kind of like white looking beach. I'll go right there, please. Yes, this is what I was after. Oh my god, I want to go to the Maldives. Where else can we go? Where else? Oh, look at the colour of the ocean. Okay, I'm gonna take the Maldives.
The Maldives is small.
I think that'll be nice. Okay, just bypass Asia, Africa, and here we go. Zoom in on Scunthorpe. Right, Maldives has been separated into 2 little islands. So if we put the top one in Scunthorpe, then the other one. Whoa, that's so weird. And this place down here, that triangle, that's where I did IRL GeoGuessr. That's where you end up when you put the North Maldives Island in Scunthorpe. This clearly means something. Okay, I realise we haven't had a faff about with Russia yet, and obviously Russia
is the biggest
country in the world, but
country in the world.
Near as big as it looks right there. Because if we drag it, look at the way it bends around. That is satisfying. Look at that. Yeah, if we drag it and we put it in Africa, it's still absolutely ginormous. Like it goes all the way from Senegal over to Oman over here. But you can see it's a huge difference from how it is seen when it's up in the north. So let's grab the second biggest country, which I think is Canada. And we'll just put them next to each other so we can kind of compare them.
Russia is bigger than Canada, even when it's near the equator.
anywhere
in
as
the true
massive as
size
they look
of.
when they're up here. I want to have a look at what else is on Street View. Now, Africa's where I'm interested in. Now, Sudan, for example, we only have 2 pictures. And this is it. Look at that. Whoa, look at that. There's like pharaohs and stuff. Yeah.
So he has
Like
spawned in
Egyptian stuff in Sudan.
somewhere
Sudan
for
actually has
pharaohs.
more pyramids than Egypt does. Alright, take me somewhere else cool. Kenya, lots of stuff happening in
Kenya.
Kenya. Here we It's a giraffe!
Kenya is where I live.
Oh my god.
I mean, you
there's
found a
giraffes,
giraffe.
there's a posh hotel, and you could sit there having a scone while there's like giraffes looking at you. Oh my god, that's incredible. Hey guys, click that subscribe button. Don't do it for me, do it for the giraffe. If you've made it this far, you probably want to see more videos from me. So I really appreciate a subscription. Okay, we're gonna go completely different. We're gonna go in, I want to go to like Kyrgyzstan and Uzbekistan and stuff, because I honestly have no idea what these kind of places look like. Here we are in somewhere, I don't actually know where I clicked, but I like it. Oh, this looks absolutely glorious. It just shows that there are just pretty places everywhere. Look how much fun these people are having.
There's grass everywhere in Kazakhstan.
But what about Tajikistan?
Tajikistan is going to.
Tajikistan, we'll go right on the border. Oh my god, look at that. Look at the bridge. Look at the mountains. Look at the peacock statue. Okay, Tajikistan, congratulations. You get to go hang out with Iceland for a bit because that looks very pretty. I wonder where it puts us for the United Kingdom. So it doesn't just work like normal Street View. It picks nice areas just in the vicinity. So if we go like right in central London, will it still pick? Yeah, it still picks like a point of interest as opposed to just somewhere in the city. So what countries do we think of being around the same size? I'm thinking maybe like New Zealand and the United Kingdom. So what we'll do
New Zealand and
that is the case,
no, New Zealand is bigger than the United.
Next to the United Kingdom. Just
New Zealand is
Go on. Okay, so New Zealand's very large here.
It's
but
bigger.
Break down, it is a lot bigger. So like the North Island
It's bigger.
in New Zealand is bigger than England, and it almost stretches all the way up to Scotland. So what about the South Island? The South Island's huge as well. Yeah, New Zealand's a lot bigger. Hang on, let me get the United Kingdom as well, just so we can see both. You assume they're about the same size, but New Zealand is a lot bigger. But what about Japan? Because I feel like that's a similar size.
Japan is smaller. Japan is smaller. No, Japan is bigger, I think. Yeah, it's bigger. It's bigger.
Japan's even bigger than New Zealand, like quite a lot bigger. Alright, well, what else do we think's around the similar size as the United Kingdom? Oman, maybe? Yeah, go on. Oman is actually a reasonably similar size to the UK. You get to stay right there then. What about Madagascar?
Madagascar is the same size.
And obviously it's quite near the equator, so it's going to increase in size a little bit. Whoa, when it gets to the UK, it is a lot bigger. It's not as big as Japan. I'm having a lovely time dabbling around with all these long, straight countries. Let me put them in size order. There we go. So what about all the tiny, like, Oceania countries? We've got, like, Nauru and Tuvalu. Let's grab some of them. Nauru is right there.
Oh my god, it's so super small.
Nauru, and we're going to do our best to drag it over to the UK. Oh god, this hurts my eyes. Where are we? I think we're in Asia somewhere. Here we go. We're here. Nauru is smaller than Leeds. Look at that. Oh, I tell you what we need to do. We need to grab our little fella and show us in Madagascar, because I'm assuming we'll... Oh my god, yes, that looks incredible. That looks absolutely epic. That looks incredible. Okay, we need to look at more pictures of Madagascar because that looks amazing. Oh, little beach.
There's a beach.
Right, again. Whoa.
A mountain again.
Looks absolutely incredible, doesn't it? We've not been to the Seychelles. Oh my god, Seychelles is sporadic. So Seychelles has got a bit of Seychelles all the way down here. Alright, we are getting ourselves to the Seychelles. It better be nice because I mean... Oh, it's a building. I want to see a building. It's a nice looking building. It's in a nice spot, but it's not Madagascar, is it? We want some more like little island spots. Yes, this is what I was after. Yeah, that looks glorious. Oh, to be this lady, I am jealous of that lady. Seychelles, I'm sorry, but you're coming with me. We're putting you in the UK, and we're going to see what you line up with. Right, so if we shove Seychelles in Scunthorpe, excellent.
Seychelles is bigger than Scunthorpe.
It travels a long way. We're like spreading across the Atlantic Ocean all the way over here. So Alaska's another one that gets massively distorted because of whereabouts it is, but it is still...
Alaska is the biggest country in the US. Everybody knows that.
The continental US, is that what you call it? You see, it still absolutely dominates it. It stretches all the way from north to south. Then if we move it down into Africa, it becomes a lot more reasonable. It's still absolutely huge, you know, it's like bigger than Ethiopia, but it is nowhere near as ridiculous as it looks when it's up in the corner. But I do enjoy doing this. That's pretty satisfying. I encourage you to go on this website and just do this. You drag it all the way up and it's like, whoa. Oh my god, we've not done Antarctica. So Antarctica, because it's all the way at the bottom, looks absolutely huge, doesn't it? But hey, surprise, surprise, it isn't actually as crazy as it looks right now. So we grab it and watch this. Whoa! So obviously it's right at the tip of the South Pole. So on a flat map, it stretches all the way across the world. But as soon as you grab it, you realise that it is just a round island. It is a round island that is the entire size of Europe, and even several countries in Africa as well. Oh, we are putting the South Pole and the North Pole. There we go. That looks great. I don't think I can grab the North Pole because there's like not really anything to grab. So I'll just grab Germany and I'll just shove that in the South Pole instead. So watch what happens when we shove Germany all the way at the bottom. It should go mental if we go far enough down. Hey, yes.
Hey, Germany is big.
Whoa. What have we done? Oh my god, what on earth is going on? Oh, look at them when they're like this. It looks like we're all like doing the can-can. Oh my god, look at Germany.
It's bigger than Antarctica when it goes up, but smaller than Antarctica when it goes down.
We can. There's a couple of little stations. Oh, incredible. Tokyo is 14,000 kilometers that way. The North Pole is 18,000 kilometers that way. That's such a cool thing to have, isn't it? The rest of the area doesn't look great, but you know, I will let them off. They are in Antarctica. Right, we're going to end off by going to one random country. I'm going to just type a letter with my eyes closed and then press the down arrow. It's Angola. So let's find something interesting in Angola. Here we go. Oh, bloody hell. That freaks you out when you look straight down. That is incredible.
In street view, there's a car which just passes through everywhere.
So many incredible things that we'll need to explore and protect.
Then how could it... Oh, the video's ended.